Today, we're discussing Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut, a novel that mixes war, trauma, science fiction, and dark humor to show how deeply war affects the human mind. The story follows Billy Pilgrim, a man who becomes unstuck in time, meaning he jumps randomly between different moments in his life. One moment, he's in World War II, the next he's at home years later, and then he's suddenly on an alien planet called Tralfamadore. This confusing structure isn't just for style, it represents how Billy experiences trauma. His mind can stay in one place because he's constantly pulled back into memories he can't escape. Vonnegut uses this unusual storytelling to show how war damages people long after the fighting is over. Even though the book feels strange, the time jumping helps us understand how trauma works and how it can control someone's life.
One of the biggest parts of the book is the bombing of Dresden during World War II. This was a real event where the entire city was destroyed and thousands of civilians died. Billy lived through it, but it changed him forever. Vonnegut doesn't try to make war look heroic or exciting. He shows it as confusing, scary, and honestly pointless. What makes the book stand out is how Vonnegut mixes this serious event with things like aliens and time travel. At first, it seems like he's just being random, but it actually shows how Billy tries to escape the memories he doesn't want to face. The sci-fi parts are like his brain trying to protect him. By blending the real and the unreal, Vonnegut shows how overwhelming war can be and how people try to manage with trauma in different ways.
Because of all this, Slaughterhouse 5 has been banned or challenged in some schools. Some parents and school boards don't like the language, violence, or certain concepts that the book has. Others didn't like how the book talks about war because it doesn't show soldiers as perfect heroes as in all the other books do. And in some places, the book was even taken out of classrooms or library. Some people argued that it wasn't appropriate. A lot of teachers and students pushed it back, saying that the book is important because it tells the truth about war instead of sugarcoating it how all the other books do. They believe students should be able to read it and decide for themselves what it means and give their personal perspective on it.
Even with all the controversy surrounding the book and Slaughterhouse 5, it's still important to this day because it just showcases that war isn't always about bravery, but it's about something that never leaves your mind. Billy's time traveling just showcases how something can stick with you forever, even when you're trying to move on. The book also talks about censorship. Should books just be banned just because they make people uncomfortable? Or should students be able to read challenging stories and learn lessons from them? The author from Slaughterhouse 5 wants the readers to know the real impact of war and not sugar-coated lie that these public schools hide from you. Even though the book is strange, it teaches very powerful lessons about memory, trauma, and why it's important to face the truth. Slaughterhouse 5 makes readers think in unique ways that normal, simple stories cannot do.